We have a short film called Mob. It's a comedy short film. It's right in front of our eyes to dismantle, criticize, and review. Let's go. So far, very good. Everything looks alive. The cuts are done well. The composition looks nice. Masking check. It's difficult to pull off because you have all those strings on that mob. And on the way back, it's very well made, kudos. But something was weird. We see that the frame is not missing, it's just a little darker than the other ones, but it gives me a vibe of a missing frame, which is very bad practice. What I would prefer is the focus staying on the main character and everything that happens in the background stays out of focus. Let's see again. So we have focus on the background and then slowly it focuses on the main guy. I think it would have been better, would have been completely fine. I mean, it's not an error like this, but that would have been perfect in my opinion. Again, the missing frame stuff. You see that? The frame darkens just for a moment. And when you play it normally, it looks weird. It's not missing, it's an editing error when you leave an empty frame like that and black screens just for a split second or for a frame. That is what most amateurs can do wrong when doing lazy editing or not paying attention and not rewatching it just in case. Or using the magnet tool in their editing program. Okay, wait, that was weird as well. He checks, and the broom is not in his hand anymore. That's also a little jumpy. That was weird. Not for youngsters. It's a little out of focus here. I have some issues with the sound. For headphone users, you would understand better what I mean. You can hear clearly a hissing and you can hear the fade in, fade out, so you have to be sudden with that. You hear that? That's what I mean. You have to hide it, you have to be cleaner with the audio editing. That's not very clean here. He's trying to hide the body because he slipped. But it has a wet floor sign, so you wouldn't be liable, I think. What the hell? Okay. Okay, they use a lot of jump cuts, which is preferable here. I think it's very good. We can see that the shutter speed is a little wrong here. That's why you have that jitter. You know, it's not that harsh here, but you have to look out for shutter speed problems. When you have light sources that don't match your shutter speed or cause problems, it jitters. It has that frequency that looks very bad. All clean, very good. It's super creative, in my opinion. Like this, nice. Nice. Focus not that clean, but... Oh, and here the shutter speed is not clean at all. You can see the jitter very clearly, and that's bad. Ooh. Sounded fake as hell. Okay. Yeah, sounded fake as hell. Some focus issues. But what happened? Oh my god. But you have a sign, you know, you're not liable. Okay, nice. Yeah, on the left side we can see the credits. The 3D camera tracking is not that clean. Kind of goes back and forth from the wall, doesn't stick really well. But cool credits, you know. Very funny, very creative. It's good. Yeah, it was probably hella fun shooting this. The sounds, in the most part, were very clean. There were just some hissing noises, a lot of hiss in the background. For headphone users, it's very apparent. I elevated the audio a little bit so you can hear it, so the hiss is, of course, a little stronger, but you should hear exactly what I mention here. So overall, nice. I hope my tips helped you. These are technical stuff, of course, not much of the emotion side of things. If we go to the emotional side of things, it's very positive. It's entertaining, it's colorful, it's a comedy. And they nailed the music as well. So thanks for watching, guys, and I see you in the next one. Bye.